Hello, students. This is Dr. Sugasi, and this brief uh, video will go over some of the things you need to know to be successful in our course, Nursing 3608, Pharmacogenomics. And of course, you should be able to see Nursing 3608 on your course list, and you just click into that. And of course, here's how you get back to the home page. Let me go back here for just a second. And I wanted to just point out that there is a lot of information down at the bottom of this web page. And there's the student orientation if you're stuck or don't know how to do something in D2L. You can also get into the library here. You can look at the databases here. And again, how to get information. And if you do not understand something on D2L. So take a good look at that. So let's go into 3608, Nursing 3608. And we'll take a quick overview of the course homepage. And these are very important up here, navigating. And you see where there's a down arrow, there's several things here to look at. Under communication, you'll be using discussion, email, news. I put the news on the front page as well. Maybe other things there. Under assessment, there's several things. There's drop boxes, your grades. This is where you look at your grades. Quizzes, maybe a survey. So explore, look at all these things. On the home page, you have this banner. I'll put my phone numbers on here. Office hours here, Tuesday, Thursday, some Fridays. That is, I plan to be on campus Tuesday, Thursdays, but you don't have to wait till Tuesday or Thursday. If you need to get a hold of me, you email me, check the email several times a day, or you can call me. I'll put my numbers out here too. This is a picture of me in my home office with Gypsy, my fur baby. I will always have news. So I expect you to look at the news. I'll put it out once or twice every week. And please read that. Then you can get rid of it if you're done with that. Or you can look it back up here. If you forgot something, you just go over to the news. So okay. All right. So the video tutorials for the library are here. And there's a number of them. So they're worth looking at because you will need to know how to use the library. Here's for our e-textbooks. There's several links here in this course site about the textbooks, e-textbooks. I'm using an e-textbook. And then some other information, APA formatting, style guide, and lots of good links for that. So your content is down here. A couple ways to get. I like to click the content browser so I can see everything here on the left. So let's just look at this table of contents. It says there's 26 things in here so far. Getting started. Everything in all the modules are required. So you must click on all the modules. And you see under Getting Started, discussion. And so this is where you click on the discussion board. Here is the information on the discussion board, and then a lot of people will just block and copy whatever I want you to talk about, and then you hit this start a new thread, and then you can paste and then answer the questions. Tell me about yourself. You don't have to do that, but you can. And then when you're done, post. And I usually have a few points on these discussion boards. So do that. That's an assignment. And then review these websites, review this information, this information, this information. That will help you be successful in the course. All right, then the next module is syllabus. And this is the syllabus quiz. So after you've looked over the syllabus and you've looked at my first video, then you can take the quiz. Okay, 2 attempts. Some quizzes will have 2 attempts. Most of them will. Some, maybe a final, won't have 2 attempts. So it's important to do all the assigned reading. Okay, so here's the syllabus. The syllabus is in a Word document or a PDF if you prefer that. Doesn't matter. Look at the video. Just click it. 18 minutes. I try to put the time and then go. Hello. Now, here's my first suggestion. When you're doing your homework, when you're working on the course, when you're watching videos on the online D2L, nobody in your house should be on the internet because upload, download speed will be affected. So it's important when you sit down to watch the videos and to do your homework that nobody is doing internet video games, internet gaming, or any of that because they will not run right. Okay? So you take your quiz after you've reviewed all these things. Let's look quickly at the syllabus. I hope you can see this all right. Pharmacogenomics in nursing practice. Okay, this is a junior level course. It is a 4-credit course. 4 credits, 4 hours, and which means a minimum you should expect to be spending at least 4 hours a week on this course. The reading, the homework, watching videos, etc. So that's a minimum, a bare minimum. 4 classroom hours, no lab, and 4 credits. So you will earn your 4 credits, not 3 credits, 4 credits. It is a junior level course. This is my contact information and a home phone here. I do not mind calls at home. I am in Indiana, so there's a time difference. Here's the course description. Essential foundational knowledge of genetics and applications of those principles in human health. I am not a geneticist. I am not a genetics expert. Especially this first time through this new course, I will be learning along with you. I have not taught this textbook before, but I am putting things together. And I think it will be a worthwhile course. Some of the learning outcomes are here. Again, we're looking at foundational genetics, genomics knowledge, related to human health and drug metabolism. And I want you to be able to identify patient populations and drugs likely to have an enhanced or impaired response. So that's why we're talking about this, because genetics will impact the effectiveness of drugs, medications, pharmaceuticals. And then we'll talk some about ethics. You can't talk about genetics without talking about ethics. And then I want you to be able to put together a plan of care. And I'm still getting that together, that final project. And I will have that finalized by next week. Okay, so the materials here, the textbook is embedded in the D2L class course page. Then you need your APA manual. You will be writing a paper, maybe some journal articles along the way. And this kind of gives you the outline for the weeks, 7 weeks. This course is a 7-week course that will be delivered over 8 weeks. For this fall 2 semester, because we have Thanksgiving week. There will be nothing due Thanksgiving week. If you're not fall 2, then you may have a time where it's just straight 7 weeks. Okay. It is your responsibility to click on, engage, look at all the materials on the course page. It is your responsibility to submit all assignments on or before the due date. Here's a statement about academic integrity. We'll talk more about that with the paper. Any special accommodations you need, there's information for that. And then some hints, suggestions about communication, clear communication. The Student Success Center on campus can still help you. They will look at some writing if you want that. There's technology support information here, and the importance of having high-speed internet access. If you're having problems getting into the D2L, it's not opening for you, you give them a call and figure that out. Or call me, and I'll let you know too. Okay, grades. Oh, here you go. Students must be able to view all instructional videos for this course. The primary tool for lectures is currently Blackboard Collaborate Ultra or other video tools. I'm using Camtasia Video Maker now. I may have other types of videos as well. Okay, this is what you want to know. Grading, evaluation. 20% of the points will come from quizzes, 30% from discussion board, other assignments, and then the final big paper, pharmacogenomics plan of care, 50%. And so that's a little wonky there. An A in our program is 92%. So if we end up with exactly 200 points, again, I'm not sure, might be a little more, might be a little less, then 92% of whatever points we end up with. So I'm hoping it is going to be right at 200 or very close to that. As with other nursing courses, you must achieve 75% of the points to have a C. That's the lowest C is 75%. And in order to count towards the major, you must achieve 75% grade of C. Okay, late submission of assignments. If you fall back a week, it's going to be tough. You need to let me know if you're having barriers, if you catch the flu, if your kid's sick, if you have to go to the ER, if somebody dies, whatever. You must let me know. And we will negotiate new due dates. You will be penalized, points off, if you're late, unless it's a dire emergency, and that will be evaluated case by case. Okay. There will be a course evaluation at the end of the course, and here's kind of your online week to week. Week 1. Some weeks you might have 2 discussion board or 2 assignments. Some weeks you just have 1. It depends on the week. So whatever's there in the module, you get it done. So we're going to march right through the book. Next week, first week is chapter 1. Next week will be chapter 2 and 3. And so on. I'll let you have your choice of prenatal or pediatric at weeks 5 or 6, or chapter 5 or 6, and then on. So let me know if there's something there you don't understand. And the syllabus is subject to change. If something needs to change, I will let you know. All right. So that's under the syllabus. And then you take this quiz after you've reviewed the syllabus, printed off, and reviewed the intro video there. So you will have 7 modules, and this is new. This is a new template that we are using to outline our course information, and it has sections. So this will be the introduction overview section, and you can click on that and read it, click on that and read it. Here's lecture notes, resources, videos, and click on that. That's a video. I'm going to go back and put how long these videos are so you know. So there's several little videos. Like you click on this video. Now I don't like this small size. You can make it bigger. It's very easy to do once it loads up. You see these here, you know how to make it bigger. So you can do that, and then you can watch the video. Most of the videos are half hour or less. All right, and I do suggest you make a few notes from the videos. Sometimes I'll ask you to tell me what you learned from the videos, or what your 5 biggest takeaways from the videos. Not this week, but there'll be some weeks where I'll ask you that in a follow-up. Okay, so here's all the videos. Video, 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 video. And then this is a web link timeline for genetics. When I want you to click on that, and then timeline from Darwin and Mendel to the human genome. And then you have to click on each of these things, and it just gives you what went on then in the 1800s and so on. and kind of get a sense of what's going on, how the last 100 years has really been a rich time in this knowledge. Okay, then here in this new template, they put the assignments at the end of the module. I always put the assignments at the top of the module, but anyway. All assignments are required by Monday midnight. That means upload. Here is a discussion, and here is a Dropbox assignment. So click on the discussion, and then there's a couple questions here, and then you start a new thread and give me your answers. So read the question, give me your answers. And here's a Dropbox assignment. And what this Dropbox assignment is here. You download that and then put your name on it. And I want you, as you read chapter 1, you fill out the definitions of various terms that you'll see in this book over and over and over. Okay? And then you upload those, your glossary. All right? So hopefully by the end of this week, I'll have a couple more weeks out there. So some of you like to work ahead. And again, here is your textbook. And if you have any problems in the textbook getting it, you need to let me know as soon as possible. All right, so that is the end of this little video on the syllabus and orientation to the course. Thank you.